Forgot that I didn't plug the mic back in. Okay. All right, keeping going with the High Priestess in the position of where to find support. So High Priestess is intuitive. Maybe it's me, maybe it's this reading, but the High Priestess is intuition, okay? It's embracing your own personal power and intuition, the information that you're receiving, okay, psychically. All right, now, or, you know, the help of another intuitive. And then finally, in the position of advice and encouragement, we have the Three of Cups. So this could be, I mean, to me, this is a message of like getting together with your friends, letting your friends help you. Sometimes the Three of Cups could be seen as a reunion. It's one of the cards that could be interpreted as a reunion. The other cards I would look for would be Four of Wands, potentially Six of Cups, because that's more reconciliation. But getting together with your friends and family, I feel like you're going to have something to celebrate. Sometimes the Three of Cups is celebration as well. I think you're going to have something to celebrate. Excuse me. All right, let's clarify a couple of things. What are we manifesting this month? Let's start there with the Magician. Here we go. I was doing so good without seasoning. Without seasoning. Okay, change. Look. Now, one thing I pay attention with this card, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this guy's carrying furniture. He's moving. Okay, so we're manifesting moving. And I know one of my Virgo clients is definitely trying to move. Now, if you're not trying to move, Virgo, maybe this is that you are embracing a change of some sort. That's so vague. We all are trying to manifest change, right? So let's be more specific. What is this for Virgo? The house, sure. Making some changes around the house. Maybe doing some... I got to follow up with another one of my Virgo friends. This could be maybe you're doing construction, maybe you're doing renovations. That could be it. I want you to look into your, go to Susan Miller's astrology report, Virgo, on astrologyzone.com, or I love her app. I'm really battling these sneezes right now. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Plugged my mic in just so you can hear me. Like, sneeze and blow my nose. So sorry. Okay. Okay. Astrologyzone.com. I like her astrology reports, and I'm saying that because a lot of times she talks about like when we have these lunar events, the full moon, the new moon, stuff like that. She tells you what houses that they're happening in, and I wonder if anything's happening in the house that rules home. I think it's the 4th house that rules the home. I don't know. But check, okay? Let's look into this Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here in the position of key goals to pursue? Is this romantic? Is this platonic? What is this? What partnership does Virgo need to pursue? Maybe this is working on things with your partner. I don't know. Maybe if you're single, this is to pursue a relationship. Okay, unexpected income. Okay. Maybe getting in alignment with someone that can offer you income. What is this for Virgo? Two of Cups. Hierophant. Okay, this is work, organizations, institutions, potentially a Taurus, Virgo. Okay. Potentially also a spiritual teacher or a coach or advisor of some sort. Okay, who's the Queen of Cups for Virgo, please? Obstacle to overcome. Mature woman. This might be your mother or mother-in-law if you have one, or an auntie, somebody who's just a lot. I don't know why I wanted to say a lot, but that's what I'm getting if they're in the position of obstacle to overcome. Who or what is this for Virgo? Maybe you're not related to them. Like I said, maybe it's just somebody who's just very emotional, somebody older, somebody who's difficult. Now notice this came out reversed. 7 of Swords. Might be some truth coming out. Now, if we're not looking at that, 7 of Swords is typically about strategy, maybe needing to be strategic in how you deal with this person. But the 7 of Swords coming up reverse, it represents things being revealed, information coming to light. And you might find out that somebody says some shit about you, and now you got to address it, you know? Let's look at major accomplishment for you, Virgo. Okay. Oh, wow. Look, as I say that, false person, somebody lying on your ass. Okay. Now, we also have gift and coffin. Okay. I saw the coffin first, and I think false person and gift fell out. Now, when I see the coffin, I don't want you to be scared because remember, I said celebration. So I think something is coming to an end. And this could be the end of a project, the end of, whatever, the end of a difficult season, and the gift card feels metaphorical. I hope you do receive a gift. Usually it is. Usually somebody is helping you or giving you something. But yeah, something's coming to an end, but we like that. But we're happy. we're happy that something's coming to an end. What's coming to an end for Virgo, please? Related to work, related to Capricorn. What specifically is this? Is this pleasure? What is this for Virgo? Okay, what is that? The sun, clarity, happiness, joy. Whatever it is, and I do think it is related to work or something that brings you pleasure, it's just bringing you a lot of joy, Virgo. So I'm really happy with how November ends for you. Clarify, please, Four of Cups for what to avoid. Okay, God damn it. I think that was the Ace of Pentacles that just fell on the floor. Ooh. Yes, it was. Now, again, I think somebody's offering you something that you don't want to take. I just want you to really lock in with your intuition, Virgo, because everybody's situation is going to be different, and this economy is kind of crazy. So I want you to be vigilant on, what you feel is for you and what's not. So really, keep your own counsel here. To me, it's looking like an offer is being, this could be a message to avoid missing an opportunity. I'm not really sure. Is it to avoid missing an opportunity or to embrace an opportunity? What is it? Is that the fucking Four of Wands? Now, the Four of Wands is, again, remember I said, reunion, celebration, domestic harmony. Somebody wants to help you with your house, Virgo. I don't know. My gut feeling, I'm being so honest, my gut feeling, Virgo, is do not let them help you. I almost feel like you won't be able to get rid of them. And I don't even know really what the situation is, but you got it. You got it. Okay? You can take care of it. Whatever it is, you can either find the right people or do it yourself. Okay? The Knight of Wands here in terms of what to embrace. Please clarify what that is for Virgo. Okay, hard work, dedication. Yeah. I mean, I do feel like you hitting the ground running this month. Like you really hustling this month. But I think it's paying off also. That's why I feel like at the end of the month, it's like, yeah, you're really hustling, you're really pushing, you're really going for it. But by the end of the month, it'll be like, wow, look what we did. Look what we accomplished. I don't feel like I need to clarify these two. Trust your intuition and embracing friends and family by the end of the month. Arguably, everybody will be. Well, not everybody. Some people don't really hang out with their family for Thanksgiving, but you will be around friends and family. Okay. All right. So let's just clarify real quick. Hold on. Let's summarize. Let us summarize. Let us summarize. Okay, so here we go. Starting off the month really good. Really, really good, really happy. Or maybe not really happy, but excited for what the future holds. Manifesting some shit this month. Whatever you want, you are able to get it with the snap of your fingers. I just think it's just the alignment that you're in right now. Because arguably all of us have this power. But I really feel personally with cosmic shifts, when we really, really, really pay attention, I think it's easier in some seasons than others to manifest. And this is a season for you, Virgo, where it's easier for you to call what you want out of thin air. We need to pursue a partnership this month, maybe with another organization or teacher or something that seems important to me. It's in order for you to make some extra money. Okay. Maybe needing to work with an older woman who might be very emotional, maybe your mom, but somebody you're working with who's just emotionally difficult. So you kind of need to handle them with kid gloves. We are having a major accomplishment, something that brings you a lot of pleasure by the end of the month. To me, this feels like a deal, a business deal, something related to your work life that's bringing you a lot of joy. I don't feel like you need to accept somebody's help. That's how I'm reading this, but potentially the message is to avoid being ungrateful. What you embrace, ambition, hard work, and pursuing a passion, okay? Not losing the fire either. Where to find support, high priestess, trust your intuition, and advice and encouragement, connect with your friends. Your friends are going to be able to rejuvenate you, okay, after a month of really hard work. All right, so that's what I'm getting for your monthly forecast. Let's see what we got for Love. I hope it's positive. I mean, it should be. Look at the lovers coming. I didn't even know the lovers was there. Okay. I mean, after that monthly forecast, I would be surprised to see much negativity, but we'll see. We'll see what comes up. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh no, I didn't put these back. Okay, I didn't really look at these yet. Let me see. Who am I? I'm doing Virgo. Okay. Move everything over a little bit. I'm here, Virgo. Just processing. I mean, first of all, I find it interesting that all of these cards are reversed except for the Judgment. Here we got Queen of Cups again. All right. So that's interesting. You know, I like to say when we have repeated cards, write them down. So Queen of Cups seems to be significant this month. And she is reversed here. So confirming that we're dealing with some negative, or maybe not negative, some difficult feminine energy this month, potentially water sign. I'm just trying to decide what deck I want to use to add color to this. Okay, Virgo, let's see. Let your friends help you see. Emphasis on friends. What do you got for Virgo, please, for November 2025? November. Separation. Okay. Don't freak out. I don't know what's really going on here. Let's see. Virgo, November 2025. Okay. Very interesting. All right, so let's just start. Let's just kind of let this reading come together because it's a little clunky for me right now. So we have the Two of Wands reversed and the King of Wands. Upright, the King of Wands is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Two of Wands is about planning and getting organized, looking ahead to the future. When we see these cards reversed, this is like kind of going back to the drawing board. And I see the King of Wands reversed often as somebody who is misguided, who's kind of steering his team in the wrong direction. On an individual level, I see it as someone who doesn't know where they're going. So looking at these two cards together, it feels like you If you're dating, it looks like a relationship is slowing down. If you're in a committed relationship, it looks like you guys are postponing plans of some sort. Maybe you guys had plans to travel and maybe now you're not. What is this for Virgo, please? Plans for what? Expectation. Okay. I mean, that's really vague. Plans for what? Plans for what, Spirit? What plans does Virgo have? Message. Come on. What plans does Virgo need to Now, this is the second time that we've got a message around like somebody, like third time. We had the false person, we had the Seven of Swords, and now we've got this card, cunning. I really want you to be watching who you're dealing with this month, Virgo. I don't know that everyone you're dealing with has your best interest at heart this month, okay? So beware of sneaky bitches this month, okay? And be aware of who is around your person. Like, you know, be watching bitches this month. I don't know if anybody's trying to steal your person, but just be aware. You know, some of you, if that is tracking, if you are worried about your person or you're nervous that maybe they're stepping out, I feel like some of y'all, Virgo, and y'all know y'all like to investigate some shit. Your Inspector Gadget goddamn hat is on, okay? Because you're noticing, you're like, they're not coming home at the normal hour. And, what's this message? Who is this from? And, what time is it? They said they would be home by 9:30. You know, y'all might be realizing, hold on, you know, things aren't really adding up and really starting to clock your person a little bit more. Your antennas are up. I'll say that. Your antennas might be up this month if you were a little nervous about your person, okay? The unexpected is Six of Pentacles reverse and Ace of Wands reverse. Now, upright, Ace of Wands is a new fling, a new passion, something you're excited to like grow. Not necessarily like the Ace of Pentacles that would have longevity and plant roots, but something that it brings excitement. And again, passion. Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving. When we have the energy reverse, the immediate thought that I had was like getting your stuff back. Like if you had a fling with somebody or a short-lived relationship, it's like they're giving you your stuff back unexpectedly. So I do feel like some of you might be going through some sort of separation. Okay. If you can't take that message, leave it on the table. All right. I'm just going to honor what's coming through here because I'm not really getting anything else. Theme of the month, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Typically, Seven of Pentacles is investing time and energy into something. When it's reversed, you're not sure if investing in the relationship is worth it anymore. We've got Knight of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups, typically the Romeo of the tarot, offering love, offering affection. When it's reversed, they're often seen as a player, not really invested in the relationship as they used to be. We have the Judgment card, which is growth and ascension, Judgment Day. And then Queen of Cups, Pisces energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Or someone who's just very emotional and needs some time to like recover and needing to do some self-care. Now, arguably we have water sign energy here in the Knight of Cups too. So when I look at this in terms of theme of the month, Virgo, it just feels like your partner feels distant this month. To me, your partner feels distant. Yes, Sasha. I'm not ready yet, so I need you to go to your bed. Come here. Why your face look like that? Sorry, guys. It's feeling like you feel like your partner's distant. Maybe your partner is like, has been discontent, and like this is the month that they like reveal why. I want to see what comes out of the hidden truth. What do you got for Virgo in their love life right now? What's their partner's hidden truth? What we got? I lost myself for a little while. Interesting. What you got for Virgo's partner? You were the best thing in my life. Interesting. Anything else? Virgo's partner. Ooh, okay, we got 2. I looked for you everywhere. I left you before you could leave me. Interesting. I don't know if you're going through separation, Virgo. I really don't know. If you did, it almost feels like it already happened. Kind of. But as fresh breakups are, there's a little bit of like, there's some time where it kind of feels final because maybe you're still messaging each other, I miss yous and checking each other's story, that kind of thing. So there might be some of that going on, but yeah. Like I said, Virgo, if you can't take this, don't take this. We got let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Take that however it resonates, maybe getting your friends advice. Sometimes maybe letting your friends set you up with people. And then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I do like this message, so I am going to read it. Virgo, if you've already broken up with somebody, it almost feels like, it feels so weird. It feels like on one hand, somebody doesn't really know what they want. I mean, going back to what to expect, right? Because, like I said, it almost feels like somebody's trying to give you your stuff back, but at the same time, it's like almost like they're wanting you to like beg for them back. It feels, I don't know, that's not really gaslighting, but what is the word? What is the term? It's like somebody wants you to fight for them. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this. Somebody wants you to fight for them. I'm trying to interpret this in any other way that, like, assuming your partnership is like super great. I'm just trying to figure out how this could manifest in other ways. Like I said, I expected maybe you guys table some plans for travel potentially, or some plans that you had for the future. Maybe you're like putting that on pause right now. Maybe unexpectedly you guys decide not to make an investment. Maybe separating from somebody that you were investing in, and it would have been a new venture, something fresh that you're deciding to back out of. Theme of the month, it really does still feel to me that there is a disconnect between you and your person. I'm not really sure that things are horrible, but I just don't think you guys are as aligned as you normally are. Okay, let's look at worth waiting for. I like this message. It's so fucking tiny. Okay, your soulmate relationship requires patience as there are many factors involved. Your soulmate's free will choices are beyond yours or the angel's control, as is the readiness of both of you for true love. This card comes to you as a reminder that this relationship is worth waiting for. Divine timing is a universal law that is always in operation. It is the flow of everything. If we try to impose our human will and force things to happen, we become out of sync with nature and experience blockages. Similarly, if we fret, when will I meet my soulmate? We put worry energy out into the universe. The romance angels have heard and answered your prayers for a soulmate, and they are working behind the scenes to bring this to you. Your role is to listen to and follow your intuition, even if it seems unrelated to your desire. Your intuition is like a guide dog leading you along the path of answered prayers. Follow your intuition and trust in the timing of the relationship. You guys take that as you will, okay? You know, take what resonates, release what doesn't. Don't make the shoe fit if it doesn't, babe. You know, and sometimes we don't always need guidance on our love life. Like I said, take what you can, but sometimes we don't need a word. I still don't know if I'm going to, but I personally have not done a personal forecast this month. I don't know if I'm going, and I get like that sometimes. Sometimes I just kind of like want to not, you know, for lack of better words. Sometimes I just don't want to fucking know. Because, you know, as an intuitive, as a psychic, then the whole point is we want the guidance, right? Sometimes we want to know what to be looking for. But I guess what I'm saying is sometimes I do like to just allow myself time to just let my own intuition work and just be guided in the ways that I feel led instead of relying on the cards. So my point is you don't always need guidance every month. Sometimes things are just rinse and repeat, you know? So if things are going great, let them be great. If things end up kind of like going sideways, come back to this reading as you need. Okay? Let's look at your career and your finances. Oh, I didn't pick an oracle card for you. Hold on. Okay, let's see what you got. What do you have for Virgo, please, for the month of November? Virgo for the month of November. It's so hard to get a jump out of this deck. Okay, there we go. You know what? I'm not going to give you that one because another zodiac sign got that card this month. And if you're interested in what it means, the Mookite spirit. I think this is more of a collective energy, if I'm being honest. The Mookite is, who got this card? Hold on. Okay, Gemini got it. Personal power, new adventures. Okay, that's the message of Mookai, but I don't think that's your message. Hold on. Oh. I still feel like there's some cards in this deck that I've like never read. Okay, here we go. Hold on. There's like 3 cards that fell on the floor that now all have Sasha's fucking hair on it. Hold on. Okay, let's try this again, Spirit. Just one card for Virgo, please, for November 2025. One card to summarize. Okay, I guess we should take this one, right? Let's take both just in case I hate this one. I'll take this one, and if I hate it, then I'll read that one. Because sometimes I kind of know if like what, yeah, that aligns, or yeah, that does. Okay, now let's continue. Back to our scheduled program. Career. Finances. Look, 4 of Wands again with the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Okay. 3, 4. Back of the deck energy is 10 of Pentacles reversed. Maybe money has been an issue with your family recently. Okay. Oh my God, Virgo, I'm sorry. I spaced out. I don't know why I started thinking about my dog. And I started thinking about, she's just getting older. And I just, I just think about sometimes like how much time I have left with her. I'm so sorry. I've totally spaced out. So I did this to Libra too, or maybe it was Scorpio. I completely spaced out just in my head, forgetting that I'm completely recording. Sorry. Okay. What you got for Virgo, November 2025? Okay, stability. We love that. Persistence. Yeah, I mean, obviously Knight of Wands energy for sure. One more, please, for Virgo, November 2025. Just one more for Virgo. Okay, no, Virgo, November 2025. Okay, great. Okay, what is this? Unstable. Now, if you notice, that card was kind of off to the side. So I'm taking that as us coming out of instability. Okay, so we're going to put that to the side. All right. Put that over here. Sasha, I don't know. Babe, go to your bed because now you're distracting me. I love you. Thank you. All right. She's just like staring at me. She's ready to go potty. Okay. What to expect, Virgo? We've got the Queen of Swords and the Six of Pentacles reversed. This is also the second time we're receiving the Six of Pentacles reversed, so please do your research on that card. The Queen of Swords does represent air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but also somebody who's very perceptive, very intelligent, not operating with a lot of emotion. They're taking things at face value and executing with the information that they have. The Six of Pentacles is typically about receiving money. So you're really focused on how to receive money, how to structure a deal, how to get what you want out of somebody or an organization, how to get a bonus even. You're trying to figure out, I hear him Stanley. I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Office, but remember Stanley, he was like, it's all about my bonus. And he was like just feeding Steve Carell's line, or he was feeding Steve, wasn't his name in The Office? Was it his name? I haven't watched The Office in like a long time, ever since I got rid of cable. Anyway, whoever, I don't know. I feel like his name was also Steve in the show. Anyway, this is besides the point. And Stanley was trying to convince Steve Carell's character that he was from the ghetto, and he was just like feeding him bullshit of whatever he wanted to hear. And he was like, it's all about my bonus. He was like, I will tell this man whatever he wants to hear as long as I get my fucking bag. And that is kind of where you are right now. You are going to do whatever it takes and willing to do whatever is necessary to get the fucking coin. Okay, which brings me to persistence. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Success is just around the corner. Follow through with what you set out to do consistently until you reach your goal. Hard work is required to keep building on your finances. All right, unexpected. Four of Wands reverse and the Knight of Cups. So water sign again, second time Knight of Cups is appearing here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, we have it upright this time, but it's next to the Four of Wands reversed. Now, the Four of Wands is domestic harmony. It is celebration, as I talked about earlier at this reading. But it's also about your home and stability, emphasis on stability, okay? When the Four of Wands is reversed, sometimes it could represent a crack in the foundation with your family. Could be in relation to a water sign, or maybe you're having issues parenting. That message might be coming through, having different ideas of how to take care of the kids. And I'm specifically paying attention because the girls look young on this card. Having some conflicts there potentially. Please clarify for Virgo the unexpected in their career and finances. Now, why would this matter, right, in your career and finances? Maybe having some differences of how money needs to be allocated. Okay, look, change. There's a big conversation. You and your partner do not see eye to eye on how the transfer of power needs to go. I don't really know how else to explain that, but there's a change happening, and I think you and your partner are having differences on the execution. I'll show you this card again. Again, somebody moving, right? The Four of Wands can be a message to get back in touch with your family, reconnect with your family. I don't know. I do think there is a message, though. If you are embracing change, and you do have a family, this would be a good time to level set with your kids if you have them. Like, hey, we're about to, especially if you're like about to move states or something, hey, we're about to move to a new state. You know, I just want to check in with everybody. Like, what are some new goals we have? What's some new energy we want to bring to this new home, this new state, this new chapter of our lives? Like, I really want you guys to like maybe level set with your family and even your finances. Like, I don't know. I can't really imagine that I would ever, I don't know, because I don't have kids, but I can't really imagine that I would let my kids have a say in like investments, but maybe you guys have a conversation. I was just telling Libra, I was like, Libra, it looks like you might need to pull your funds from your kids' extracurricular activities. And maybe that needs to be a conversation right now, considering the economy. Okay, maybe we don't do cheerleading this year because it's expensive and we need to tighten our belts. You know, maybe we need to make some change. It's not just parents that need to make some changes. Maybe the kids need to make some changes, you know? I'm just trying to, you know, tell you how maybe this could be interpreted. All right, theme of the month. 7 of Cups, considering your options. Sometimes the 7 of Cups is about fantasizing, okay? Maybe sometimes head in the clouds. We do have the King of Swords here reversed. Now we have the Queen of Swords here. Now we have the Queen of Swords reversed. King of Swords reversed. Air sign energy again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but also somebody who's confused. And also this man looked confused, don't he? The King of Swords sometimes too can be somebody who's very like rude because they're kind of like a know-it-all. Ace of Swords, so we do have some clarity coming in information, communication, and 10 of Cups reverse. There's an emphasis on like needing to get back to family. The 10 of Cups is big happy family, but when it's reversed, maybe you've been investing more time in your work life and needing to reconnect with a family. That is a heavy message here. Needing to get back to the plot. Okay, sometimes people work so hard that they forget, you know, for the sake of, oh no, I do all these hours because I want our family to have so much and da 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 da. But you kind of really forget in the process to have that work-life balance, right? So when I look at the 4 cards together for a theme of the month, to me, it is getting clarity on what you want for the family. To me, it feels like this month you are very mission oriented and you're not really just thinking of yourself. You are truly just thinking about, okay, what is going to be the best for my family? And how do I need to operate with that now, with that information now? Okay, stability. Your financial future promises to be stable and prosperous. Take control of your finances to create stability in your life. Excellent time to take action on any money-related ventures. Now we have the unstable card. There have been a lot of ups and downs with your finances. Emphasis on have, past tense, money coming in fast and going out just as quickly. Fast changes regarding money or unexpected turn of finances. Now, I'm rebuking this in terms of we're not claiming instability. We're claiming stability. We're claiming unstableness is behind you. Okay? It's a lot, Virgo. All right, so let me know how that resonates. Huge, surprising emphasis on family there. Okay? Let's look at your oracle message. I don't know what it is. Okay, aura light. And then let's look at what this is. Well, let's look at this one first. Number 8. Let's see if it connects. Mindfulness, meditation on the present. Okay, and what's this one? Celestite. I do have Celestite. I feel like this is Celestite. I don't remember if this is Celestite. I don't remember. Fuck. I don't remember which one it is. One of them are very, like, angelic and Christ-like. I don't remember which one it is. Point is, I have one of them. Wait, let me look real quick. Hold on. So I don't want to tell you a lie. I like to educate on this channel. I noticed that about myself a long time ago. Like I used to go to this, okay, it's this one. What is it? Celestite. Also Celestine. So it's this one. this one. I used to go to this massage therapist when I was in college. Is it Angel Light? Now I just need to remember what the other one is. Maybe the other one is Angel Light. I really don't remember. I think the other one's Angel Light. Okay. I used to have this therapist, this massage therapist about when, years ago when I was in college, and I learned that I really enjoyed, I liked her telling me what she was doing as she was doing it. I found that so enjoyable. And what I mean by that is like, if she was like moving a certain way on my back, I like, tell me, yeah, what is this fixing? What muscles are you relaxing right now? Tell me all about it. So I learned that, that I started to resonate with kind of like a teaching style that informs, but also, enhances. I don't know. So that's, if you guys notice on my channel, I always tell you guys what these cards mean, but then I also give my interpretation. So teaching, but also using my gifts still. Okay. So, or like, I don't know if I agree with that. Celestite is 15. And Celestite is connection to the angelic realm and divine energy, clear channels for communication with your guides and universal consciousness. I mean, both of them are kind of like connecting. I don't know. I didn't really get very like ethereal vibes from your reading. Let you know you're always connected with magical beings. I don't know. We'll see what this one is. Okay. Yeah, I think actually Auralite is for you. Here, let me read. To be mindful is to be aware of the now rather than distracted by the past or future and any thoughts of oughts, shoulds, and might-haves. Your quest for healing requires discovering what you are truly thinking and feeling when you are not distracting yourself. Auralite Spirit calls you to be mindful of your needs right now, for this may be a time to let tears flow or laughter arise, to recognize something so subtle that you previously missed it, or to understand that you are so much more than what you can accomplish or produce. Be here in this moment, fully present and accepting of what is. Make the time to meditate today and simply observe what you know and feel, without starting to talk yourself out of it and into something else. No matter how hard this moment may seem, simply by observing it, you will change it. No matter how hard this moment may seem, simply by observing it, you will change it. Okay, fine. What I get from that, Virgo, is like, be more mindful with your family. I think like you're so focused on what can I do, what can I produce, da 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 da. You really need to like, we got to lock back in. I think you're a little too future focused right now. And for me, this is about being present with your people. It's the holidays, babe. I know. I mean, I get it. Like people who are really go-getters, the holidays is a big time to make sales and all that. And I get it. But it's also a time of spending, it's also a time to relax and, spend time with your family. Okay. I don't know why, but I thought that was like a blanket. Looking at it upside down. Okay. Virgo, that's what I have for you, babe. I hope you found this helpful. Drop some comments below. Come back to this as often as you need. All right. And I hope you have a great month. So far, I think you have the best reading out of everybody. I've been doing the readings over a couple of days, but so far your reading seems the most positive, I believe. So I only have Leo to do next. So you will likely see a video, a little short from me saying Virgo's having the best month of November, or best November. Bye, Virgo.